Miles Morales. He is Spider-Man. The Spider-Man with the best taste in music, the sweetest drip, the best Spider-Man movie to grace the big screen, and the most exaggerated swagger in the multiverse. But why is he my favorite Spider-Man? Well, to understand that, we must first understand what makes Spider-Man great. Spider-Man is a great superhero because he's just a struggling young adult just trying to get by. He isn't wealthy at all, he can barely even pay his rent.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
He works a dead-end job.
Pizza time.
And he doesn't have the most thrilling social life. But when he dons the mask, the world worships him. And even when they don't, even when it's Spider-Man versus the world, he still has the drive, the need to push through, to do the right thing. Because he's the only one who can. Because it's his responsibility. There's a reason Peter Parker as Spider-Man is so beloved by many, and it's true, it's hard to beat the classics. His origin story is so perfect because it could have been anyone who got bit by that radioactive spider. Peter Parker isn't a remarkable person, in fact he's far from it. He's your average man, so when you pick up that comic book, you see Spider-Man on the pages. It's not just Peter, it's you. I think the man Stan Lee himself put it best.
You know one of the greatest things about Spider-Man's outfit, his costume?
What?
He is completely covered. So any kid could imagine he's Spider-Man because no color of the skin shows. And that wasn't done purposely, it was done accidentally. But I think it was the best thing we did.
To me, Miles Morales perfectly embodies these qualities about Spider-Man. He's just a high school kid, so Miles is burdened with just as much responsibilities as Peter, if not more. He has to balance his social life, school, being a hero, growing up, and learning who he even is in the world. And not to mention putting himself in danger to protect the city when he's just a boy.
Huh? My name is Miles Morales, and I'm Spider-Man.
You're Spider-Man? But you're so young.
What are you gonna do, card me? I'm 13, almost 14, in 11 months.
Sorry, just didn't expect such a young Spider-Man.
Now yes, most of these qualities Miles shares with Peter as well. After all, they are very similar. But why is Miles my favorite? What separates him from Peter? Well, as I previously explained, I believe Spider-Man is not only a great role model, but one of the greatest superheroes of all time. Because he can be anyone. And no Spider-Man story embodies this more to me than Spiderman Into the Spider-Verse. Miles in Spider-Verse is a young, optimistic kid with a lot of responsibilities. He is unsure of his place in the world, his future, with his connections to both his policeman father and his misguided Uncle Aaron, also known as the Prowler. Through this conflict, Miles is torn between his values of family and his need to serve the city and enact justice. Miles always chooses to see hope in Uncle Aaron, despite his ruthlessness. Through all of Aaron's sins, Miles chooses forgiveness. Miles sees greatness and redemption in everybody, no matter their past. Spider-Verse is a great adaptation of Miles' inner conflict as a character between his values of family. But why Spider-Verse is perfect to me, is that it perfectly conveys the theme that anyone is worthy to become Spider-Man. In the film, Miles is struggling under the tutelage of Jake Johnson's version of Peter Parker. Miles isn't sure if he's worthy to become Spider-Man, if he's even capable to live up to the golden standard that his universe's Peter used to be. And neither does any of the parallel Spider heroes. Each one, Gwen, Penny, Porky, Nicolas Cage, they all have their doubts about Miles. They want him to succeed, but they know that it's only up to him. But with the support of his core values, his family, he's able to find the courage to become the greatest version of himself. He becomes Spider-Man. Miles in this film is the audience surrogate. When we see Spider-Man in comics, movies, shows, and everything in between, we see ourselves as the hero. But we wonder whether we are even worthy to live up to their standard. Or just like us, Miles has these same worries. He has these same anxieties that all of us share. And that proves that anyone is worthy to become Spider-Man. So when I watch Spider-Verse and see all these amazing, unique, dynamic, diverse Spider-Men and women, I too can sit pleased knowing that out there in the Spider-Verse, there too is a universe where I am Spider-Man, where you are Spider-Man. Hello, thanks for watching till the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Less than 0.3% of you are subscribed, so please subscribe. Thank you, bye.